Good news, everybody. I'm going to help you find your target market. You've just started a business or you're thinking about starting a business. You want to know who is going to buy your product, your service, who's going to use you. Well, I'm your guy. I'm going to help you find that using the information that I've been using, one, in my career, to help build businesses and make millions of pounds for other businesses, but also what I'm trying to do right now to help build my own business. And yeah, I'm going to help you do that. So the first thing I need you to do is ask yourself these 3 questions. Question 1, what problem can you solve for your target market? Who's your business, your service, your product, whatever it is, what problem can that solve? Question 2, why will people use you? What is it you do for them as well as just the product itself? And question 3, where do you serve? This could be everyone online ever, but it also could be a city, it could be a region, it could be something like that. So for example, I've started High Five Innovation, and if I was going to answer these questions, question 1, what problem does my business solve? It helps businesses grow. It helps businesses grow using a customer focused experience. Why will people use my business? People use my business. I'm aiming for small and medium sized businesses, so they may not have a member of staff who can specialize in growth of business and sales and customer experience and stuff like that. So people who use High Five Innovation will be people who may not have that income. They may also be people who are trying to go out themselves. It's only a one-man or woman team. And also people who just don't know, they don't have enough business experience to know how to grow. So there's a couple problems. And in essence, it's about lack of experience for people. It's about saving money and making money in the long run. And then what area do I serve? So I serve with High Five Innovation. I specifically serve Manchester and Cheshire. So I've already started building my target market. I know I'm looking for people in Manchester, small and medium sized businesses who need to grow. Now we've kind of looked at that side of things, we can start building your target market. So obviously you have sort of competitive analysis you can do and look at where your competitors may be aiming for or something like this, but I say take it a step back for now. You need to work out who you are serving, and they will be your target market, and it'll help you communicate with your target market. So again, looking at High Five Innovation, I would start thinking who would use my service. So if I was looking at Manchester specifically, I could make a list. So I could say a barbershop in Manchester who have just opened up. We could also look at an independent coffee shop in Manchester who are facing too much competition. Maybe a bed and breakfast in Manchester who don't do so well during the off season. And you can answer loads of you can build up these questions, and it doesn't mean you specifically have to kind of be a barbershop you're going to aim for that's just opened, but actually that will help me because now I'm building up that kind of character profile of this person who's just opened up a barbershop, and it could be their first business, for example. It's the same with kind of any service, maybe a plumber. You're a plumber who serves Lincoln. You could then start thinking about the sorts of people who may use your service. So a plumber in Lincoln who can help the elderly who may be not so mobile anymore fix problems. A young couple who have just moved into their first property together and they don't have experience of fixing problems. And the reason why you're kind of creating these personas is because it will be easier in the long run to advertise and kind of find these customers. As I said, they can be in any sort of combination. You can do this for as long as you like, but you have started, you've kind of reversed engineered the process, and that's what you need to do. You've started off with the problem, then you've kind of put in where you can serve, why people will use you, and then the types of people who will use you. So you can start reaching out to that audience. What's brilliant about this, and we'll talk about this further down the line, is you can advertise specifically to older people who maybe aren't so mobile anymore, but they may have a good knowledge on certain products and services and life and stuff like this. But you can look at how you can advertise to these people. Maybe you need to build up trust. Maybe it's word of mouth advertising. You know, how do you get a young couple to start using your service as a plumber? Do you show them videos on YouTube so they can give it a go themselves? But then if that doesn't go to plan, they can then contact you. I don't know. We can talk about this much later. But I would say you need to reverse engineer the process. Start from the problem and work your way to the people who may have those problems. The more specific you can get, the better. And I'll give you one more kind of tip on finding your target market, especially in this reverse engineering way. As you work your way back, it is easier if you could picture somebody who you know who already has that problem. Maybe you have a relative, if you are a plumber, who knows nothing about plumbing and is likely to call a plumber. So you've now got your friend John, who always calls a plumber. Now you can work with him as a kind of character and a profile and start looking at how you can advertise, get your message to John. You don't even have to tell John that you're using him for your business kind of needs, but you can start working on where John hangs out, where he is online, and you've reverse engineered, you built a character profile, and you specifically have someone in mind. That's probably the biggest tip I can give you on this. But good luck with it. Any questions, please let me know. If you are building a business like I am from scratch, please let me know how it's all going. We've gone through quite a few steps already. We're going to move on to even more practical steps. We're going to talk about in the future about creating logos, building websites, creating a marketing plan to be able to attract these customers using this reverse engineering process we've just used. So keep in contact. Thank you everyone who's kind of been supporting as well. It's been fantastic. If you really want to support, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.